everyone, this is Devendra, and the entire entertainment industry has one problem, and I'm talking about the entertainment industry across the world. Whenever they see a trend that is being liked by people, that is getting a lot of traction, they all try to squeeze the life out of the trend, and that is what we are seeing right now with the Korean shows. We see that there is a flood of Korean shows in all over the world. Whatever platform, whatever TV show, whatever OTT you try to see, you see that they are all filled with Korean dramas. Some are really good, some are really bad, but it is a big task to find a really good show. And in the search of looking for this Korean quality content, I came across one show on Netflix that I really liked, that was getting a lot of good reviews, and I'm talking about Weak Hero. Weak Hero is a story of a guy who's being bullied by his schoolmates, and the way he tried to stand his ground, and whenever he tried to stand his ground, he has to fight a lot of people. He got some friends, and eventually things got escalated too early. The main character did not know and would not know what he should do to end things, and even we will not be able to predict. Let me talk about the show, the characters, the story, the good things, the bad things, and if you should see this show or not. Let's talk about the main cast. There are three main casts here, and the rest of the characters are side characters. There's going to be a lot of problem with my pronunciation because I really cannot pronounce this Korean name, so pardon me for that. So our first main character is Park Ji Hoon as Yeon Sean, second Choi Shun Hook as Ah So Hoo, Hong Kyung as Oh Bam Sok. So these three are characters. These three were initially friends, and then what happened? You must see the show, man. Let me talk about the positive aspects of this series first, then we'll move on to the negative aspects. So the first thing I liked about this show is the direction, the story, the scripts. All these things were really top notch. You would see the story gradually moving up, gradually taking problems, gradually introducing all the characters, gradually introducing us to the environment, gradually setting up the stage, and then taking all the things on the next level with each episode. The director was not in any hurry to rush to the scene or rush to the characters to make some big impact. They were trying to make sure that we get everything, we get connected with the characters, we make sure that they feel like we belong to them. The school life drama, everything was so relatable. When you see that you are entering a new school or a new college, you see an existing bullies, there are a lot of people there. Whenever they see a new guy, if they see that the guy is intelligent, good with studies, they try to provoke him, they try to bully him, and that is what the main theme of the entire show. But the twist was there, that the main character is not someone who would listen to or who would bear any bullshit, and he stood up and fought those bullies. The way the director tried to introduce each character, they tried to give personality to each one of them, was really great. You will see that even the side characters have their own ground, their own personality. It was so refreshing to see so many young characters bonding with each other, becoming friends. You see that all-time great OG trio, wherever they are, they fight each other, they fight with others, but they always stand together. That was something which really took me to my old days when I had a trio, like me and two of my friends were there. We always stood together, we all were always there, we were dancing together, we were laughing together, we were talking together, we were going to school and colleges together. Everything was there, so it was so much, it reminded me of my college days and my school days. The story always took natural turns and natural progression. It's not like they are jumping to some conclusion or they're jumping to some character or some scene. They were taking their time, and it was really good. The show was keep on going on me, and I really, with each episode, I liked the show more and more. And then you see when the story progresses, the trio comes to an end when there is a girl who enters their trio, and then the jealousy takes over, the revenge take over, and you see how friends try to help each other, their families get involved. So everything was there. All the, I would say, in Indian masala was there in the show. All the fight sequences were choreographed really well. You see they were natural. When a guy who does not know how to fight, his fight sequences are rough, and then you compare to a guy who is trained to fight, his fight sequences were different. So it was really good and refreshing to see. Second thing I liked about the show is the characters. Each and every character was such beautifully written and created. You see the main character who's an intelligent guy. His parents are fighting with each other. They are already separated. He lives alone in the house. He has a lot of problems. Then you see that when he goes to the school, some people try to bully him, but he is not someone who takes bullshit, and then he tries to fight back. People came after him, he again fight back. He put his mind, he put physics, he put maths. When he's fighting, he's trying to learn something new, and whenever he fights, he get some more confidence to fight those bullies, and eventually he became a pro in these school fightings. It was really really amazing, man. How the characters were created. Then you see the another guy who's a trained fighter, who see a simple guy getting bullied because he's a new guy in the school. He tried to help them. They make a bond. He was fond of eating good food, and he simply bonded the trio together. He simply kept everyone together. So it was really great. Another character was third part of the trio. You see, he was a simple guy who was bullied. Then he came to the trio. He got some confidence. He got things which he could do. And then eventually, what happens when the girl entered? The jealousy took over. He tried to get revenge with two of his friends. Eventually, he destroyed everything. He destroyed himself. He destroyed the lives of his friends. So that's what happens. And the way these characters were written, it was really really good. I really loved them all. Now the third thing is technical aspects, guys. The dialogues were really crazy. They were really good. They were really good. I did not watch the show in English. I watched the show in Korean, and I really loved it. The way, like, I would always suggest that you must watch a show in their original language. It will give you the complete feel. And if I talk about other things, then the cinematography was good. It was giving the complete and the true vibe of Korea. You see those places. Some places are really great. The entertainment areas, and you see their houses and how the school was created, and everything was really good. And I think it truly captured the spirit of Korea. So I really liked that part. And then the BGM, whenever the fight sequence was there, whenever something is building up, whenever there is some problem is going, the revenge scenarios are there. The BGM simply enhanced the quality of the entire show. I really loved that. So these things, and overall this show was great. I really loved each and every part of it. Just one thing which I would say come as a negative part, that there was no much consequences of these fightings. I mean, they are fighting in the school, there is blood everywhere, stabbing each other with pens and everything was there. Too much of bullying is going on, but still the teachers were not able to control anything. The things were also not there, so it was really problematic for me. But eventually, like, the police were also not there. There were gangsters involved, everything was involved. The things escalated too much, too quickly, too up. But again, there were not actually consequences. So I think there could have been some logic, there could have been better things, but eventually the overall quality of the show is really great. I will recommend you to give it a watch. You will love this show. The second part is already out. I'm going to watch the second part, and once I am done with the second part, I'll give you a review about it. If you like this video, please give it a like, share your opinion in the comments, and share this video with your friends, and subscribe to this channel. And if you have any recommendations for me, please give it to me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Signing out.